Right, let's into this story now. Cape Town's Refugee Reception Centre has finally reopened after being closed 11 years ago. It follows a legal battle between organizations like Legal Resource Centre and the Home Affairs Department. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi takes a look.
Home Affairs Minister Aaron Motsoaledi has finally reopened Cape Town's newly built Refugee Reception Centre. The Western Cape High Court in 2012 ruled that the closure was unreasonable and irrational. It forced asylum seekers and refugees to travel thousands of kilometers to either Durban, Musina, Gqeberha or Pretoria to access basic services.
So the previous office where it was situated in the center of town, the business people there went to court to complain that it's interfering with their businesses, what they call a nuisance factor. But also there were zoning problems with the municipalities. And they won the case. The judge said close this office and go. Today we are opening it officially. But in the same premises we are opening the Office of Refugee Appeals Authority. Whereas in the past, members of the Refugee Appeals Authority have to move from Pretoria to come here and hear cases.
The Legal Resource Centre has welcomed the move.
I think what we saw today was just the end product, but a lot of work went into bringing this. We've actually been to court. It's the third case we've brought because the department failed to comply with the two previous orders. But we're happy that we kept the pressure on them through the litigation. It's important for South Africa, if you've got a very progressive constitution and you have international obligations, that you respect the rights of asylum seekers and refugees, that you do not obstruct or make it difficult for them to access services.
Rights groups say the closure resulted in major backlogs.
There has been a backlog of cases of asylum seekers and refugees due to the fact that the offices were closed. Lots of people weren't able to travel to Pretoria or to other offices that were open. So that means a lot of people weren't able to get their permits. So we have to move with caution moving forward. Obviously, it's been 11 years. That means there's a lot of cases that still have to be dealt with properly. So people not having permits has had a lot of implications. So not being able to access very basic services like healthcare, education and things like that.
The Refugee Reception Centre works on an appointment and ticketing system to ensure that services flow better at the facility. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi in Cape Town.